Hey guys, Jess Halleck here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the ponytail. I did this video a long time ago and it's been a minute and I have new information because I've just learned more about it and you guys have asked more questions. So I thought Jasmine would be a great model because she's not a solid color, and this is where a ponytail, where we get most of the questions about them because you have options. So just so you guys get a visual of what she normally wears for a halo, she wears the B622, which is like a blonde blend. It can be buttery, beigey, or it could be pretty cool. So here's her ends. This is her normal. Totally blends in, blends with her just fine. So since her ends are blonder, and then her mid, she's got more dimension, and then her natural is dark, there's a few different things we could do, because when I'm matching you for a halo, I'm mainly looking at your ends, maybe your base color, just in case like the wind blows, but with a ponytail, it's totally different. So I wanted to show you, she actually has a couple. Where's that hair tie? Oh, I got it, okay. So she has a blonde one, and for that, she'll wear it when it's a lower ponytail, because when we ask you, put your hair where you want it to sit with the ponytail, and then we'll know what colors are heading into the halo, or the pony, because here we got lots of dimension, and we have our base color, so you're not really seeing her bright ends next to the halo. So we got to take that into consideration. You can wear it with the blonde, but it might look more natural if we go closer to your base. So if I did a lower pony, put those down. And when you're doing these, use a regular hair tie. Don't use a bobble, don't use a fabric hair tie. They're not strong enough. You need something that's sturdy, but also not a clear elastic. Like, you really need the old school regular hair ties. Where's your blonde one? Okay. So this is still a highlight, low light blend. It's not super bright, but you can wear the ponytail low, mid, high, however you want. So I will show you more slow how to put them in, but I just want to show you for a visual why the blonde one totally works. All right. So you can see her hair, it blends right in. Sometimes she could put like a little scarf right here or a scrunchie, but if you saw her even more up close, she has a lot of blonde heading into this. So if she wants to wear a mid or a high ponytail, because a lot of you are looking at the ponytail piece because the halo, you can only wear it in a low to mid, like from here or maybe up to here. But if you're wanting a ponytail here, or even like a high pony or a top bun or something, then we'd want to do an actual ponytail piece. So let me show you how the halo is actually structured, the ponytail. So there is a hook or a comb right here. This is Velcro on either side. You're gonna wrap it like this, and then you have this tail. You can cut it shorter. I like to keep it long because it's just more security. And then you're gonna wrap it, and bobby pin it into the hair, and then it sits like this. So this one is a much more dimensional, highlight, low light ponytail. So I'm gonna show you 3 different colors that she can do in a pony because of her balayage color. Us blondes we're pretty much all blonde all over, you have like 2 options. But brunettes, you really could go a few different ways. So I'm just gonna put this up kind of in just a rough ponytail. I like to have a little bang hanging down like so. And then I'm gonna get this pretty high up on her head. And where to wear the ponytail is just 100% your preference. There is no right or wrong place to put it. It just matters where it feels the most comfortable, and you get the visual that you want. Okay, so where's this one? Perfect. This blend is actually super pretty, and it's very forgiving. It blends with a lot of colors. So I'm gonna stick this comb part into the actual hair tie, and then I'm gonna wrap around. And when you're doing this on yourself, it might take a few times because you're trying to figure out how tight you want it or how secure, because it really depends on each person. But you'll feel the Velcro connect, and it'll feel very tight and secure. And then you wrap this tail all the way around. And then your kit will come with a bobby pin, or you can just use one of your own, doesn't matter. And you'll just want to bobby pin the end of that tail into your hair. So turn your head. This is a dimensional highlight, low light. She's still got some blonde in there, but it's not totally as dark as her base because she does have some highlights heading into here. So that's an option. Also, just so you know, these are 16-inch, meaning from top to ends. So if your hair was naturally down, it'd be like an 18-inch length being put up. So if your hair, sometimes you guys send us pictures and your hair is already very long, and this really works best if your hair is shorter or more like this length and above. So keep that in mind. But we can also shorten it. A lot of you have short hair and you don't want it to look unnatural. So I'll cut a few inches and add a ton of layering through here so it looks natural. Again, just preference. So another thing we like to do, and this is especially if you're trying to, let's say your ends are a lot brighter than your base, but you really like the contrast, just add a scrunchie. We have Free People scrunchies. We're obsessed with them because they're so chunky and amazing. But you can use a scarf, any kind of scrunchie, just like that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Go from the front. So cute, very secure, very comfortable. These are a really fun accessory to add to your already Halo collection. But that's why I wanted to show you a few different colors. The last option would be to match her base. And because of where, like how far down her balayage goes, it would actually look really natural to just do a solid brown one. She would have a little bit of highlights running into it, but trust me, the things that we get so caught up on when we're looking at color versus what someone else would see is totally different. So even if you're like, oh, I have little highlights and it would stand out, trust me, it wouldn't. So this is actually a halo. I just wanted to show you for color. If I were to wrap it around, then it would be match her natural color. Like, how fun is that? Especially those of us who have a few and we're like, I just want something different, but I don't want to like change my color and I really like the color of my halos. This is so fun. So obviously this looks incredibly natural. Now she looks like an Oliver brunette. Oh, and a lot of you ask if you can turn these into a top bun. Of course. So you would do it just like you would your own hair, where you'd secure it down and then you can wrap it around and bobby pin it in as if it was your own hair, just like so. Or sometimes I will do a braid of the halo piece and then I'll wrap that around because it just helps it look messy without me actually doing it. So there's your options. So if you're interested, there's a link in this description and you can contact me and we can color match you. And if you have a halo already, then let me know what color you have and we'll pick out a ponytail because it very well could be different. I'd say for sure, I always go at least one shade down because even, so I wear like a really, really bright halo, but mine, my ponytail has some lowlights in it because it just looks, it looks more real instead of looking like you have a Barbie ponytail attachment if it has just a little bit of dimension. So we're taking all that into consideration when I'm picking out a color. And then when we get it, I always cut layers into it so there's a natural movement. It doesn't just lay silky, heavy looking, and any other customizing that you want. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions.